Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. Look at that. Ooh, gross. Mother Nature. A crazy woman just can't figure her business out. It's wintertime again. Yesterday, we could have had a picnic out here. It was just fantastic. Everything was green, lush. Not anymore. But anyways, yesterday we did cows. So that was fantastic. That was a good day, actually. It was the in-laws' anniversary, 40th anniversary, so that was kind of a big deal. They didn't really make a big deal of it. We had Chinese food, so I guess it was a big deal. But this morning, I just got Charlotte picked up from school, and we're going to head over to Bloom Enterprises and pick up more grain for the sheep, the chickens, the donkeys, the horses, the cows, whoever wants to have a snack, and refill the big molasses totes. There's one cute tote over there I got on the back of the trailer on a 6-foot pallet so that I can move it around. That's the biggest struggle we have with totes and anything pallet wise is the bale forks in the big tractor, I think 48 inches apart, so they don't fit. But I have a 6-foot pallet that I can set anything that's on a 4-foot pallet or on a skid and move it around the yard quite freely. So that's fantastic. So that's what we're gonna do today. Get all topped up, like a trip to Walmart really for farmers, except it's way better and less weirdos. Of course, I got the 2 5/16 hitch in right now. I got one of those 3-ball hitches. These are amazing, by the way. You never don't have the hitch that you need, but I gotta do the old flip roof. Everything's just, it's winter time. I love it. I don't love it. I absolutely hate it. I despise winter. I think it is the devil's season, honestly. All right, so we are back from Bloom's. I'm back for a couple hours, actually. Got the kids some lunch. Charlotte's gonna watch a little cartoon, and Finn's having a nap. So that means that's the perfect time to get over there and do some, it's not dangerous, but it is higher risk. And there's some things that, like that, you maybe don't want to have the kids around to do it. Since home alone today, probably want to do that during nap time. So anyways, gonna fire up the big tractor here, and way over there in the yard, I've got the trailer, can't see it there. Trailer's loaded up, it's got a tote full of molasses on one side and a big giant bag of grain on the other side, and it's snowing to beat the band out there. We're not making any headway on spring coming anytime soon. Winter's definitely setting in, as unfortunate that is. So anyways, we just got to deal with it. Now, in a perfect world, I'd probably have the tractor parked in the barn, or the yellow tractor parked in the barn. I'd just pull that trailer in here and then just park it on hook from it. But even if that tractor wasn't here and I could back the other trailer in, that tote on the back is heavier than the bag of grain on the front. So I dare not disconnect that trailer from the truck for fear of it going doing like that and probably ripping the bumper or part of the tailgate off my truck. That would be, it'd be no fun for anybody. So we're not gonna do that. So we'll get it unloaded and back where it's supposed to be. So this tote of molasses weighs 2,300 pounds. This will be the heaviest thing that tractor's that's ever lifted here. I shouldn't say ever in its life, but the heaviest thing is lifted here for sure. So I'm gonna be very careful with this. That's why I don't want to have any kids around. But you can see, of course, the bale forks are wider than the tote itself. So that's why I moved it on that 6-foot pallet. That way I can get a good grasp on it, spread that weight evenly. I better get the other trailer rigged up. I would have hauled it on that little trailer like I did last year, but it's kind of over. It's already over the GVW on that little trailer, and I needed to get grain today too. So this made more sense to take the big trailer. It should work out. Should have just the right amount of space for that 6-foot pallet to fit on there. Gonna move the ramp down. This was actually my first quad trailer is what I had. So a little ramp at the back, ride the quad right up, toolbox full of stuff, because you know, when you're a young man, you don't always have nice new stuff. You have old stuff, carry a lot of tools with you, because your old stuff tends to turn into broken stuff pretty quick, especially when you're young and irresponsible. Well, it looks like it lifted it. Easy as we can go. Typically lifting something heavy like this, I'd Probably want to get it close to the ground as possible in case it drops, but I really don't even want to mess with this bucket at all. I want to just crawl along, get it on that trailer, nice and gentle, and not have to go up and down the loader. Alright, let's see about setting this thing down. See that trailer squatting pretty hard. That's molasses all done. Now on to the grain. With this bag hauled over to the grain shed. Find my long piece of pipe. Get this bag drained into there. Of course, the success of this operation hinges on me having a couple of good heavy-duty zip ties. I always seem to lose my zip ties. What I do is I take the bottom of the bag and then I zip tie a piece of 4-inch drain pipe to it. Shove it through a hole in the side of the grain shed, and it works amazing. It actually worked like exceptionally well. No moving parts, and like I said, as long as a guy can find 2 zip ties, you're good to go. Well, I can't find a couple good zip ties. I found a couple zip ties that I previously used before, but couldn't get my pocket knife in there to lift that little tab up to reuse them. So found the next best thing. Tuck tape. That should make some magic happen. We'll make her stick. We'll make that grain flow out there smooth. Like on this episode of Sketchy Shit We'd Never Get Away With at Work. Hey, it works. It's not stupid if it works. And it does work. Getting her filled up. Well, that bag will take a few minutes to gravity drain out of the tractor there. So while that's doing that, I'll get my straps all coiled back up, get the trailer parked in here in Trailerville, and I already forked some silage over to the sheep, so they're good. I think I might just try out the new molasses tank. I'll pour us a pail. We'll see how that goes. But that molasses has been, it's kind of a game changer for us, actually. It's, because it's not only a feed replacement alternative, you know, in terms of dry weight replacement, it's also a feed supplement. It's got all the vitamins and minerals in it that they need, but it's also a protein supplement as well. So there's, like, that's it. That is it. We feed hay or silage, whatever the dry matter is, whatever the fiber source is, and that is it. No additional mineral, nothing else. That's the magic right there. Anyways, I did have this one leftover pail here, so that stuff we'll get that tote, and for these 25 sheep, that'll last them all winter, and then provide supplement over the course of summer too. So I think it's 32 cents a pound. So if you're looking at doing something like that, highly recommend just give Robin a call over at Bloom Enterprises. The sheep just love it. You'll have to forgive me for being out of breath. That's not the same as a bucket of water. That stuff's heavy. Like I said, it's got all the mineral and everything in it. But anyways, I fork feed the silage, and then I dumped the molasses on top, and I got basically the bottom of a plastic tote screwed right into the bottom of these feeders, so it catches all the molasses, all the silage, all the hay that drops through that otherwise they would waste. And then because the sheep like the taste of that molasses, they go back and they lick it all up. So feed supplement, protein supplement, vitamins, minerals, nutrients, all that jazz, dietary aid, and for 32 cents a pound reduces a lot of feed waste. So I mean, I'm not trying to sell it to you, but from one sheep farmer to another, it works. All right, so that's the grain all unloaded. Chores done. It's 4 o'clock. Tough to tell because the shop light's on, but that's pretty much it. We're out of daylight. So, I love daylight. I just love daylight savings times. I'm not saving anything. But anyways, I'm gonna feed the cats and dogs, and I better go feed some kids. And so I'll let you go for now. Hope you have a fantastic evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Fed the dogs and I couldn't find Ranger. And here boy. Where is he? I locked the poor bugger in the barn when I was coming out of there. All right, I'll let you go now. Have a fantastic evening.